Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on all the Mod 6 to the sky. Yes, the poll has ended and all the Mod 6 has won the vote. So we're going to be playing a new series on all the Mod 6, which is now a skyblock. So let's see what adventures we get into. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're playing all the Mod 6 to the skies, or I'm just going to call it all the Mod 6 skyblock, but it's called all the Mod 6 to the skies, and ooh, what's that over there? You saw that as well, there was a little twinkle or a little spark or something over there. But in this mod pack, we're just going to pretty much go through all the quests, because there is actually a lot of quests in this mod pack. So we're actually going to go through all this little information panel first, and on the left we can see we have a ton of little tabs for all these different quests. This mod pack is still not finished yet, so there's still a lot more mods to come, and a lot more quests to come now in the future. But you can see here, welcome to all the Mod 6 Sky, where it is classic skyblock meets the creative of all the mods, blah blah blah, stuff about, yeah. So we just click that little box, and now we have access to read all these informations. So this thing says, like, this will spawn the player on an island even for single player does not use the command, the thing. So this is spawn island. Now the thing is, we don't have the option for that because we didn't create a Garden of Glass world. This is just a regular skyblock. You will create a Garden of Glass when you're generating the world in your advanced settings. In here, so we can vein mine anywhere, just be aware, so we actually get a bit of XP. In here, so it says Garden of Glass gives you the function to get pebbles. 4 pebbles equal 1 cobblestone. Now, it says it only works on the Garden of Glass world, but I've had it work on a regular skyblock before. Now, I don't know if that's just me on my old world before the pack updated. And here, grass is your friend. You get some from transfers over, but I can get seeds from sieving. Mob spawning, okay. Phantoms, so it says phantoms will spawn if my head is above Y level 64. So if I want to not have phantom spawn, I have to make my island at Y level 62 or less. There are multiple ways to prevent mob spawning, so light sources, non-full blocks and range and different things. That's fine, we understand all that. Mob farms, so we have different ways to make mob farms. Enderman can teleport, so there is actually a block from, I think, mob grinding utilities that will inhibit Enderman from teleporting. So we'll be able to utilize that to get Enderman farms. And here, if we wanted to, we can make a mega torch to stop mobs from spawning within a 64 block radius. And if we didn't want any passive mob spawning on our island, we could put this thing down, but why would you want that? We can go through that in a second. So in here, we have different mods. So Quark, Find Me, JEI. So, wait, what? I just got a book. So there's actually a thing, so in here, you can press Y, which I think is default. If you have an item, and you know you have that item, and you can't find it in the chest, you can press Y when you're hovering over it in your JI, and it will ping what chest it's in, which is actually very handy. And here, you can see the plus, this is just about placing extra blocks, and chunk border, so I can press F3 and G just to see if I want to make sure that I am building within a certain chunk, if I want to make sure I do chunk loading correct, which this thing can do. If we go up to FB chunks, claim chunks, we can click this, and we have now claimed our area, and if we shift click it, we can force load it. Now it says we only have an option for force loading on 9 chunks. Now there is a way to change that inside your world's config, which I might do, because having 9 chunks is not enough. So I might do that, I don't know yet, we'll see. So I got integrated dynamics. What's this mod? I've seen this mod pack or this mod before, but I've never actually used it. Drying basin, crystallized mineral blocks, logistic cable. Okay, is this some sort of like block reader, inventory reader? Wait, is this some sort of like makeshift storage system? That'd be kind of cool. But anyway, so in this episode, we're just going to be getting started. So we have vein mine, so I have bounded to my mouse button, but you can change that in here if you just go to excavate. I think it's excavator, or is it vein miner? Oh, there it is. It's called FTB Ultimine. I've bounded to my mouse button 5, which is my thumb button on my mouse. which I can hold down, and if we hold shift while doing it, we can scroll wheels and change the different shapes of what we want. We're going to have shapeless because if we break this, we get all of the saplings and apples, and we can do the same, and we will break the tree. And now we're down to the dirt. Now if I press F3 and G and just get rid of my chunk borders, and in here we got a bucket of lava and a block of ice. Now, I'm not going to be using these just yet because I want to make this cobble gen. Now, it does work. Apparently it only works in a Garden of Glass world, but if you hold shift and right click dirt or grass, you can get stone. Now I have a macro where if I hold shift and hold that, oh wait, have I messed it up? Hang on. Alright, apparently I had it set to left click, but if I hold right click, I can just, or hold that macro. There's all the cobblestone you could want. So I'm just going to get 4 stacks of this so I can make a full stack of cobblestone. There we go. And an easy way to do that is if you hold shift and press K while hovering over an item, it will compress it in your inventory. So now we've got a full stack of cobblestone. And if we wanted to, we can get this wood and we turn it into a crafting table. And we've actually got the crafting station in this. So if we wanted to, we could break this, put the crafting station in the ground. We can break this chest, like so. Oh, I nearly flew off the edge there. And if we put the chest in the ground right here, oh, we lost a piece of dirt. We actually have access to the chest on the side. So we can fill this entire chest up with whatever we want. Now, I want to start by planting back some of these saplings. And we actually have this mod in here where the twerk and things. So we can just spam shift and it will grow the tree. And we just break this and we lost a sapling. We're going to make a magnet very soon as well. I think we just need an ender pearl and a bit of iron to be able to make one. So I'm going to turn all this into planks and I'm going to make a couple of sticks because on the left here, you can see I have a crook bookmarked. And this crook will allow you to get more saplings from the leaves when you break it. So once the tree grows, we hold our vein mine, break this, and then we got a ton of saplings this time. And we can just break this thing now with vein mine and we can now expand. Oh, really? I lost the wood. Now we can just grab our cobblestone. Now, I don't know whether or not I'm going to make the island out of wood or cobblestone as of yet, but I might actually do it out of wood because cobblestone will be handy for later on. So I'm just going to probably break down because there is a piece of bedrock underneath this dirt now. So I want to go down to the bedrock and then from there I'm going to build around the island. Now I think the bedrock is underneath this block here. Oh no, it's underneath this one. There it is. Now I want to keep this level of dirt here. So we always are one level above our bedrock. I don't know why they give us bedrock. I think it's because we have flux networks in here. And flux networks is... Actually, I should probably take everything out of here before I break this in case everything goes flying off the edge. So we can make our flux dust or whatever so that we can create our flux networks. Which, other than that, we probably have to go to a different dimension or something that would have bedrock or utilize bedrock. I don't know how we would actually get bedrock if we didn't have this. But anyway, so put this back down, fill this chest, good. And now we can grab our dirt, and I'm going to build off the island here a bit. Yeah, I'll have to get the dirt that's underneath the bedrock off it soon, but I'm just going to build out this way, and we actually have a way of getting more dirt now in the future. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to make another crook, and there we can grab our saplings, and I'm going to put down all the saplings right here, and I'm just going to like spam shift until all of them have grown. The only thing is if I get knocked under a tree, I get crouched and I can't do that anymore. As you can see, it's actually turning nighttime soon, so there we go, silkworms. They're one of the items I'm actually after right now. So if I break all these, and we're going to lose a good few saplings, but that's fine. Now I'm going to grow, not there, probably just one tree, and I'm going to spam shift until the tree grows. Come back over here, and I'm going to plant a couple of these silkworms in the tree. Now give it a couple of minutes, and those silkworms will spread throughout the entire tree, and then when you break this block with our crook, you will get string, which we can use to sleep. Because sleeping right now would be the best thing, because as you can see, we're on Y level 66. If we didn't want phantom spawn, we'd have to go down to Y level 62 at least. If we didn't want them. So that's what we're going to have to do. Now, I'm not too worried about making the island look that pretty right at the moment, but this is just starting off, I'll figure out the layout of the island now for next episode, and then from there we can actually make the island look a little bit more pretty. As you see, this tree is already pretty much been taken over. That was actually quite fast. Now if we break this, Crook broke, but there we go. We've got some string, and if we just make 3 wool, and then just make a bed. There we go. I think that actually also completes a achievement, which is up here, and under Ex Nihilo, you can see we have a couple of achievements in here. So any type of log, and we get an axe, stick, and we get like a special crook and a random reward, and we just get a bunch of other random things. So you see we got a sleeping bag there, and we've already got cobblestone for a pickaxe, and now we can either make a stone hammer and a compressed hammer, and we get a bunch of stuff like that. Oh, we got 4 dark oak saplings. That'll be great for getting... Actually, I might even use dark oak. And I'm breaking crook, which is nice. Shiny pink crook. But now we've got ourselves a sleeping bag. Now, I want to put it just in a place where I'm not going to get thrown off the island when I wake up. There we go. Perfect. Now it is daytime again. Now we can continue what we were doing. So, put that away. Grab the axe now. Break the tree down. This axe hasn't got much durability, so I'm probably not going to use it for too long. But let's start on working on maybe start sieving. Let's plant this dark oak because we get actually a lot of wood from this thing as well. So let's spam shift. There we go. A ton of wood. Break this. Hope we get back some saplings. I just lost them all. I got 2. Okay. We can get more later on by sieving dirt. And we'll have to start automating our production of dirt, because dirt is one of the harder things to make because you need a ton of saplings. But here we go. So we want to get some cobblestone and our sticks. And we also want to make this hammer. Now a hammer is easy enough. Then we want to grab a sieve. Now a sieve requires a slab. So if we just grab ourselves a stone oak slab. Put that there. Wood, wood, stick, stick. There we go. Now we've got ourselves a sieve. And now we use a string. We can make a string mesh. So using a string mesh, we can put down the sieve right here. Put this inside. And then grab our cobblestone and put down a bit of cobblestone. And there is different tiers of cobblestone generators, but I'm going straight for tier 3 because we actually can, because of that garden and glass, the pebbles effect. So we can just go here, and actually, there used to be a way if you spammed right click, it used to go really fast, but now you just have to hold right click and it just goes bit by bit. Now string mesh only gives us flint, so we actually have to get a bunch of flint before we can actually even like use or even get some iron. But the best way to do that is just to craft some flint. You used to be able to craft flint. Oh, they removed the crafting recipe for flint. You used to be able to craft flint with 3 gravel. Okay, so we actually have to use a sieve, but I'm going to use a heavy sieve because a heavy sieve, for some reason, if it still works, I have to make this into compressed gravel. There we go. And if I use my macro, it goes extremely fast. And it does 9 pieces of gravel at a time. Take out our mesh, put it in the center, and 6 flint, make it into a flint mesh. Now we can put it in there, and now, if we wanted to, we can start grabbing more cobblestone. So I'm just going to sit here, hold shift and my macro, and just gather up a ton of cobblestone. Seems like a lot. Alright, there we go. Just compress all this. There we go. We got about nearly 3 stacks of cobblestone. Put that in there, and I'm going to make as much compressed as I can. And now, with the compressed, actually I need a little bit more cobblestone. There we go. With this cobblestone, I'll just compress it into that. And now, I need to make 9 of these stone hammers. So, I should be able to make 9. There we go. That might be 9. I don't know. Can I add them all in? There we go. That makes a compressed hammer. And with the compressed hammer, it will allow us to break this compressed cobblestone. And it'll give us back all of the gravel not compressed. So we'll have to compress all the gravel again. There we go. And now with a flint mesh, we should be able to get chunks of iron. And with the iron, we'll be able to make our cobblestone generator. As you can see, we're getting already a lot of different resources. So we've got 15 iron, and I need at least 6 of it. So 19, and that makes 4. So that's 4 iron. So I also need to make myself a furnace now. So I'm going to put the furnace right here. And I need to keep grinding out a bit more cobblestone So I'm going to be back once I have made enough cobblestone to make enough gravel to turn that all into, what's it called, iron. I also need to smelt a piece of glass because this recipe here requires this. Also, wait, does that only require iron? Okay, yeah, it does. That's fine. We have an iron bucket of that, and we just have to make a second one, which is no problem. So I'm actually going to start smelting that, and I am going to sit here and grind out a ton more iron. Alright, so we actually have enough iron now, and we've actually completed a couple more quests, which is nice. So I've managed to make sand. I just need to make some dust now. So, and we got an extra sieve and everything, so that's actually kind of cool. But now, what we can do is we actually got a stack of bone meal from that. Nice. With the iron, we can make ourselves another bucket. There we go. Grab the ice, put the ice in the ground, break it, pick it up. Now, we actually can make more water later on. So, actually, maybe I should make another water source right now because if we put this one down, we're going to have to wait like twice as long for water to form. Now, I don't think it's actually called a barrel. I think it's actually called a crucible. Now, we need to make ourselves a wooden crucible. There we go. And it does need a heat source under it. So, we actually do need to make a few torches. Actually, you know what? I could put lava under it. Lava could be a lot quicker. The only thing is I'm afraid of our island catching fire now. Okay. I just need to be extremely careful. So, I'm just going to grab some cobblestone. And with quark, we can actually place a block. Actually, it's already a block there. Put the lava down. Put this here. Put the wooden crucible above it. And now using our saplings. I think it needs 8 saplings. There we go. And this should create... us some water. Okay, I need to be extremely careful of that thing catching fire now. I need to keep my guard up and make sure I put out whenever there is a fire. But once this has created a thing of water, as you can see it's made of 100 millibuckets now. So when that is done, making a full bucket, we'll be able to make ourselves an infinite water source and then we can craft our cobblestone gen. And you know what? While we're here, let's make ourselves that piece of dust just to complete the next quest. Because we can actually use dust to create clay. And we will need clay and bone meal to make a crucible for making more lava later on. And we'll be using lava as our first source of power. There we go. So now we go up here. Quests. Done. We have this like dust devil, which flames and thorns. I guess this is for fighting some mobs. But it's just a piece of crushed netherrack. Which we can put on a pedestal if we wanted to. Which I'm going to put like right here. Cool. It's turning nighttime now, so I'm just going to grab my sleeping bag and hop to sleep. To make sure I don't just get caught on fire right now, because I'm sleeping right next to a pool of lava. That's fun. There we go. How are we doing now? Nearly halfway there. So while that's producing, let's gather... What else should we do? Maybe we should work on making these barrels to put water in so we can collect our clay. So, barrel... We need some logs, so I need to craft a couple of these into planks. There we go. I can make a wooden barrel. I should probably make a second one. And this also, these barrels are also how you make dirt. So if I wanted to, I can put these right here. Grab ourselves more saplings. Now, I probably shouldn't use saplings too much because, well, I don't actually have a lot of them. So I'm actually going to grow another tree. And there's actually a way you can use the logs as fuel for this. So if I break it with my hammer... I get, you guessed it, sawdust. Put the sawdust in here, and it will make that. Now, the only thing is I actually don't have enough sawdust, but if I top it up with some saplings, you can see these little particle effects coming off it, and they will create us a piece of dirt. So you can see like 90, 70, there we go, piece of dirt. And then we can sieve that dirt to make ourselves some types of seeds. So if we have a look at that, go to sieving, we can get all these different things, so like jungle, grass, sweet potato. Is that sweet potato? Sweet berry. Ancient spores, which is one of the things we will need later on to make witch water. So, as of right now, we're just waiting on this thing to finish making it. We're almost there now. So, once that's done, we can take out our bucket. And actually, we don't have a place to put it. Let me just build a little bit more of a platform off the side here. I also want to keep the island pretty symmetrical as well. I don't want to have an odd-shaped island. So, I want to make sure I keep where this crafting table is as dead center of the island. Now I'm actually going to make some slabs because I don't want to break into the ground just yet. So if I just make some slabs, like that, and then just no, not like that. Put one here. There we go. Put one water there. That's finished. Put the other water there. Now we got that. So now I need to grab the lava from underneath. So I need to break this, grab the lava, and now we can make our cobblestone generator. There we go. Now, one thing is, a chest is not going to be enough. So I want to make a drawer. Storage drawer would be the best thing to use to store all of our stuff. As the moment, we only have oak. So, actually, we could make dark oak. Would dark oak logs look better? Let's try a dark oak storage drawer. That's what dark oak looks like. Maybe spruce would be probably the best color. Don't have spruce at the moment, so we'll just use some dark oak. Why not? So just make a chest, put that in the center, put these across the top. Now we make that. Put this right here, and then put the drawer on top, and it will just start filling up with cobblestone. And it looks like we're making... I don't know actually how fast this goes, but you can see we're already on 20. So it's making a lot of cobblestone very fast. Alright, so now, if we grab our dust, we're actually getting a lot more done than I thought we would in this episode. Probably because we didn't have to go the whole process of making an actual, what's it called, a cobblestone generator the old-fashioned way. We just went straight to the cobblestone generator, which is actually probably a lot more effective because, well, it gives you the tools to make it, so why not? So, 2 pieces of clay, break those down, and then we just grab ourselves some bone meal, and I know we got some from a reward. Turn this into porcelain, grab our porcelain, turn this into an unfired crucible, cook it, and then from there, we will be able to make ourselves our own new source of lava. Only thing is now, we actually have to use a torch to generate the lava because, well, we actually got rid of our main lava source. So that's kind of disappointing, but I can break this. Actually, I might break it over here and grab cobblestone, put it there, torch in the ground, put that back, grab our fired crucible, put it right here, and just fill this thing up now. And it's a heat source of 1, so this is going to take 1,000 ticks to actually make 1 bucket of lava, which is like probably about 10 minutes. Or maybe longer. I don't actually know the tick conversion. I don't even know if this is running at 1 tick. Okay, it looks like it's going about 1 second. So this is going to take over 1,000 seconds, and I'm not bothered to convert how long that's going to be. But all I know is it's going to be a while before we actually get another bucket of lava. Now, we could speed this up if we manage to get ourselves another type of block. I know there's another block we can get that will speed this up. I don't know if we'll be lucky enough to get one, though. Also, we could have made a cobblestone generator using a pedestal upgrade, which would have saved us getting the lava as well. And this would give us a ton of cobblestone then as well. How did I not get the reward for a bucket of lava? Odd. So this is another heat source. So if we use flint and steel on a piece of netherrack, we might be able to, like, let this go a lot quicker. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Let me make a flint and steel. How much better is a piece of flint and steel going to be at generating some lava? Now, I know this probably is going to catch fire to everything, so I just need to be ready. This is a heat level of 4. So I just need to be, like, ready to put out any fires that appear. And maybe it will have this 4 times faster now. I probably should remove this lava, or this fire. But I'll just have to keep my eye on it. Okay, so I actually had a better idea, is I want to make a block of uranium. Now, a block of uranium should give this 20 times speed. And the only way to actually really check this is, like, if we look up Crucible and go in here, we can see all the different heat sources it uses. Actually, wait, can we? I thought the radar was able... Okay, uranium... Okay, there we go, heat source. So if we were to, like, click on this, we can see all the different type of heat sources. So in here, we can see we have lava, which is 5 times, a superheating element, which is 60 times, a block of uranium, which is 20 times, glowstone is 2, I don't know what that is times 4, I'm guessing this is fire. We got blaze mesh, which is 8 times, magma blocks, which is 3 times, and a torch, which is 1. Which is actually a lot better. So this has already made ourselves another bucket of lava, but I'm just going to grab another few pieces of cobblestone, fill it up, and then we've got another set of buckets of lava in there. Also, I want to upgrade this flint mesh to an iron mesh, because now we can have a chance of getting some diamonds. And also, next episode now, we're going to work on making some pedestals for making extra stuff. So if I look at a pedestal, we can have a look at the cobblestone generator. And if we go over to here, we can see what the cobblestone generator would make when the pedestal is above a certain block. For instance, if we have gilded blackstone, it'll make us regular blackstone. If we had blue ice, it'll make ice. And so forth, so marble and purpur, which is one of the things. We want to get endstone. So purpur, which we can make using endstone. And endstone is just lava glowstone in that. Glowstone is got by sieving some dust. So we're going to be working on that. Then we also want to make sure we can grab some mossy cobblestone, probably some for some building blocks, and then we want netherrack. Netherrack is made by putting redstone in a wooden barrel with some lava, and that way we can create our well, we can actually get if we get enough netherrack, we can actually sieve this. So if we use this and crush it, and then we sieve it, we have a chance of getting netherite. And then we can use the netherite. If we make netherite ingots, we can upgrade that into a mesh, which we can then smelt. Or not smelt. We can use a mesh to gather extra stuff at a high rate, which would be great. So if we can grab ourselves a what's it called, a netherite mesh next episode, and set up a pedestal for generating all these different type of resources, that would be great. And also off camera, I'm going to try and see if I can shape this island into something. Right now it's just a wood, dirt, and cobblestone mess, and I'm going to try and organize everything so everything will have its own location and proper place. Just for now, just to keep my head at ease, I'm just going to fill in that hole there. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and I'll hope to see you all in the next episode. And if you have any suggestions of what to do in the mod pack, or in this mod pack, like little tricks or something you know for all the mods, 6 skyblock, you can post them out in the comments, because then we probably use them to like get ourselves an advantage and try and speed through this pack already, because we're already done like the first tier of quests already. So without further ado, see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.